As you can see, we're in gale conditions. This came up last night. Winds about 30, 35 knots, occasionally getting up to 40, which was not forecast until last night. The National Weather Service changed their forecast and issued a gale warning for this area. So that's what we've got. We're just slowly sailing under the triple reef main here, off to kind of the northwest. Good news is, if we can believe the forecast, that it's peaking out right now. These winds should gradually begin moderating tonight into tomorrow, Sunday. And then we might actually have some pleasant sailing on Monday. So at least hopefully this is at its worst right now. It's going to go down in the next 24 to 36 hours. Ahoy everyone! It is Sunday, January 28th, and we're approximately at 25 north, 72 degrees, 8 minutes west. And as you can see, we still got plenty of wind and big waves out here, but conditions are moderating slowly, and they are forecast to continue to moderate into tomorrow. Then it looks like Tuesday we're going to have fairly variable winds because we're going to get another cold front, and hopefully that's not going to be too strong. They're not forecasting gale force winds out of that, so let's hope that's true, because I don't really care to go through more gale conditions. Already had enough fun with this already. So far, all is well. I'm still having to bail out the forward bilge with hand pump and a bucket. And last night I heard kind of a cracking noise on the boom, and it was still gale force. And I was scared that the boom was going to crack in half. That's happened to me before. And but it turned out it's simply the reefing comb. Right around where the clue line to the third reef comes. The comb is cracked. It's still holding right now. So hopefully if we get some calmer conditions, I can reroute the line, the clue line around that crack, just in case I need to put another third reef in before we get into Florida. Otherwise, it's cheerful and sunny, and just hoping for better weather here, because these strong winds and big waves really do make life aboard rather uncomfortable, and it can get quite tiring after a while. So that's the check-in, and we'll talk to y'all again tomorrow, hopefully with calmer conditions. So here we are. It is Monday, January 29th. We're presently right here at 25 degrees 8 minutes north and 74 degrees 27 minutes west. As you can see, we have about 130, 140 miles till we enter the northeast Providence Channel, which is a deep water channel that runs through the Bahamas. So we got about another day of sailing until we get there. Now this is going to be a little complicated by the fact that we have a cold front going through. And presently we have southeasterly winds, about 15, 18 knots, and they're forecast to become more southerly and drop down to about 10 to 15 or so tonight. And then sometime tomorrow or tomorrow night, that cold front's going to go through, and we're going to get a blast of fairly strong winds out of the north. They're forecasting 15 to 25 knots. Let's hope it's only that. Remember last time when they forecasted 20 to 30, we got a full-on gale. So hopefully it's not going to be more than 25 knots, and it's going to be northerly. So the plan here is to, presently we're heading basically right for the channel. But as the wind comes more southerly, we're going to get north of our track here. And the idea being is to get north of this southwest point right here before those northerlies hit. And so maybe get somewhere around here. And then when the front passes, we'll have the wind after the beam, and we can duck right around the south end of this is Great Abaco Island, southwest point here. And we might even get a little bit of shelter there. Then we'll have northerlies to go through the northeast channel, and it's about 100 miles that run through the northeast Providence Channel, northwest Providence Channel, right there. And the winds are supposed to come more northeast, so this would be a close reach. Hopefully the winds will work more northeasterly as we work our way through. And then we got to head. And then we head south. Then we got a run of about 70 miles here to Cape Florida. Now the other thing, of course, is we got to cross the Gulf Stream. The winds are forecast on Wednesday to start coming more easterly and dropping down to 10 to 20 knots. So that should be okay for crossing the Gulf Stream. I do not want to get into the Gulf Stream with strong northerly winds, anything over 20 knots. Only because that Gulf Stream is liable to be quite rough. So that's the strategy where it stands. And today is Monday, the 29th of January. And so otherwise we got some fairly pleasant sailing now. These winds are gradually easing up. The seas are going down. And we're moving along on our track here. But we do have this next weather system we got to deal with, and so we'll see. I don't have accurate enough weather to know exactly when that front's going to go through, and of course I don't know exactly how much wind we're going to get behind it. But using the information that I have and just looking at the barometer in the sky, I should be able to get a pretty good idea when that front's going to go through. And I just want to make sure that I get north of the entrance to the channel here before those strong northerlies hit, so I don't end up having to beat to windward, or even worse, having all these reefs just to leeward of me as I get hit with strong northerly winds. So that's the strategy, and we'll see how it pans out. So we're still rolling a bit here on this Monday, January 29th. But the winds have gone down. It's really laid down nicely, and we got a pleasant evening tonight. Looks like this cold front's going to hit tomorrow morning. So we'll have a nice night tonight, and then looks like we're going to get back to work again tomorrow. As of about half an hour ago, I got the updated forecast. And at least the National Weather Service is still sticking to their story that the northerly winds are going to top out at 25 knots. So we're going to have 15 to 25 tomorrow night, and into Wednesday, and then becoming easterly, northeast to easterly, and dialing down to about 10 to 20 knots on Wednesday night into Thursday. So that's not too bad a forecast. So let's hope that's true and we don't get too much wind from this front. So we got to enjoy a nice pleasant evening at sea here while it lasts, because the North Atlantic, especially this time of year, just doesn't believe in giving anyone any breaks out here. But it is a beautiful night, and we'll enjoy it, and we'll take whatever comes tomorrow. Bye bye, everyone.